Now that's a high quality piece of equipment. Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. I don't really have a plan for this video. We're just gonna go ride around a little bit, maybe talk to myself, but I guess I'm not doing it because I'm crazy. I'm doing it because I'm doing it for you. These pants are kind of tickling my legs the way that they're going against my calf muscle. It feels a little funky. She's a ripper, that's for sure. I think I'm gonna cruise up over here and pull into one of these little parks and see if we can see some fishies. How about that? So the other day, me and my girlfriend were talking about it, and she was like, you know, I'm thinking maybe I want to learn how to ride a motorcycle. And in my head, I was like, oh, that's pretty dope. But then I was like, no, that makes me like super nervous. Like, yeah, you can ride a bicycle, but then I don't have to like, you can obviously control how fast you're going and what's around you, but you still obviously can't control the people that are around you. So on a bike, I would feel so like sketched out if she was cruising with me. I'd be like looking all over the place, feeling like a psycho watching all the cars. And I kind of tried to explain that to her, that I would feel like on edge the whole time, basically because I don't know. I know like what I'm capable of on a bike, and obviously there's still things that I can't control, but I don't know what she's capable of. The other day she tried to explain to me, this is the shifter and then this is the clutch, and I was like, no, that's not how that works. I don't know, maybe I'm just crazy and I'm overthinking it, but it would be pretty cool to have a Grom. It would give me an excuse to have one. What's funny to me is, if you understand how a car works, everyone can basically drive one, right? I mean, yeah, some people are worse than others, but I learned how to ride dirt bikes and motorcycles at a young age. So the first time like I actually drove a manual without somebody teaching me, I just kind of wanted to drive a buddy's car, and he was like, you can drive stick? I was like, yeah, I can drive stick. I mean, technically I hadn't driven one. I mean, I knew the understanding from riding motorcycles and dirt bikes, and I got in it, started it up, put it in first, and did the same thing I do with a motorcycle, and I started driving. I was even downshifting and rev matching. Felt pretty cool to me. I feel like owning a manual car is something that you have to kind of be dedicated to. I mean, right now I have a truck and it's an automatic. I've got a F-150 with a 10-speed. I feel like if I was gonna get a car, it would have to be a manual, but I would have to have the truck too, because I mean, that's my daily. The manual would just kind of be my fun car, I guess. This intersection always confuses me because I'm worried somebody's just gonna pop up out of nowhere, but I think we got it down. Rear end broke loose there on that turn. Oh dude, my shirt lifted up, showing off my belly. Free show for everybody out here. I will say for sure, it felt like I got here a lot faster on the bike. Usually I take the truck over here with a couple fishing poles and see if I can catch some bass and bluegill and whatnot. I don't necessarily like how steep this incline is, decline, incline, whatever you want to call it, so I'm gonna kind of back in. If the bike slides, it's not gonna be the end of the world, because it'll slide into the grass. Got my water bottle chilling. Okay, let's see if we can see any fishies over here. Alright, let's sneak up on them. No swimming. Frogs only. What if I identify as a frog? No. I guess I won't today. Oh, I see some fish. Look. We got some bluegill right there. On this episode of Animal Planet. The wild bluegill in its natural habitat. Okay. That's enough looking like a crazy person. This gives me a great idea. I'll be right back. So in theory, I won't eat shit right here. Right now, my bike is identifying as a dirt bike, so this is totally normal. That's perfect. I'll pick this seat right here. Works for me. Okay. Now start singing. a beautiful performance. I love that. Okay, now a picture for the Instagrams. Alright, now I really look like a crazy person. Let's get out of here. Man, I'm really glad I went to that show. I mean, it was beautiful. Magnificent performance. I finally figured out the best way that I'm going to be able to travel on this motorcycle. So obviously I've talked about the windshield being a little shorter than I want it to be, but oh god, there's a fly in my helmet or some kind of bug. Get out. Okay, what was I saying? Uh-oh, I forgot. Now that I have the sissy bar on the back, I found a duffel bag on Amazon for, I don't know, like 30 bucks. And the duffel bag, I was trying to find something that had like a spot where I could put straps on either side, and I found one that pretty much was like a just all black duffel bag, and it was perfect. So all I did was order some Velcro straps and cut them to length, and honestly the way that I measured it all up is I stuck one of those big body pillows inside of the duffel bag and mocked it up on the back of the bike, and here's what it looks like. I think it looks pretty good. It's going to be a nice way to be able to have luggage without something that's super bulky and big and in the way. I don't think I've ever been on this road, so we're just going to cruise it. I really am interested in going on some longer distance rides. One thing I'm going to have to get used to, I don't know if I can fix it with getting a thicker set of handlebars, is like 75, 80 miles an hour. My fingertips start going numb just from the vibration, because it's just like the perfect RPM for it to start tingling. And I don't know how I feel about that. I also have like a general idea of where I'm at, but at the end of the day I really have almost no clue. God, that bug is still in my helmet. Get out. One thing I'm getting used to still on this bike is whenever you use the turn signals and you take your turn, as soon as you get lean back over, it basically like turns the turn signal off for you. I don't know if it has like an auto detect gyro system, but I think it's pretty neat. The one thing I don't know is, will it shut off if I kind of leave it on for too long? Another thing about Harleys is you got one here and one here. It's not like a traditional toggle switch, but it's pretty cool. I can't complain. It keeps me from looking like an idiot riding down the road with my turn signal going in a straight line. I don't know how you guys felt about the last video, but I know I tried to keep it short and simple and sweet, but in this one I'm doing a little bit of an experiment trying to see what 2.7K 60 frames per second looks like. So I guess we'll find out here shortly. My dang shirt keeps flying up and everyone's seeing my nipples. I don't know how I feel about that on the freeway. Man, we're way up here. Look at that. I can pretty much see everything. Look at that. Beautiful. We got a nice scenic view of Topgolf in the distance. We got freeways both ways and good old American flag straight ahead of us. Awesome. Well, on that note, I think that's enough shenanigans for the day. I'm gonna try and get a good ride in on my next couple days off. I got 2 in a row. I will catch you guys in the next video. Have a wonderful day, morning, evening, afternoon, night, whatever you want to call it. Peace out.